Hello and welcome back. Part 2 of our Outer Wilds blind playthrough. Last time we found ourselves in a loop while we were trying to investigate the alien outpost in Brittle Hollow. We kept either dying or getting reset. So, we're gonna get back into it right away. If we go to the northern ice cap, you should be able to quickly find that little hole in the ground. I don't know if I'm on a time limit here, like a real life time limit. Trying to figure out this autopilot. I need help landing. Ooh, haven't been there yet. Where is our North Pole? It's coming up. Here it is. Alright, let's do that. I want to take another look at this. We were able to see this from inside, or at least something that looked very much like it. It has the symbol for the black hole foundry. Obviously there's some sort of controls that I need to figure out. Where's that water? There we go. Alright, we were in the Eye Temple place. Right? So let's try to make it back there. Without dying or wasting too much time. Get back was risky. Alright, this is where we needed to go. But we need to get back to the elevator area over here and get on up to the 3rd floor, which is this way. Just realizing now that this gives us a gravity readout. It's pretty cool. Must be a comparison to our home world. So we have slightly more gravity. Okay, this is where we got looped last time. Welcome to this place. Travel to the source. We know what it is. Source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it's a cosmic library. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. Interesting. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Are we the intended audience? Of note, from the signal we are able to determine the eye's approximate age, perhaps its lack of age. Okay, so we came up from there. Let's try to get in here. Let's see. This is... Were we here before? I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not be calling out at all. That my ancestors heard the eye's signal has no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Very true. Hop over here. Is this the only thing in this spot? Probably. Fuck. Is there a way I can just reset? Because that'd be nice. The interloper. Yeah, so that's where... Can I go back in here? What would that do? Weird. Can I get there before I run out of fuel? Oh, fuck, I died. I've at least done something good with that. Alright, what are we trying to do? The fact that there's an option for pausing the game while you're reading stuff means that there has to be some sort of real-time system, right? So otherwise there'd be no need to be worried about that. Okay, we're gonna try better to land. Because when I hold A to match velocity, there's a delay, but it basically locks us together. So I should be doing that before I try to land. I'm gonna try to get to this place. Okay, landing mode. Down thrust. Okay. Okay. I think we did it. No damage, right? Shit. Okay, so we have an unidentified signal. It's whatever this thing is. We've got stairs going up and down, so let's try up first. Bells, beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the stairs to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Cool. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire planet roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet, and I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Bloom is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock, moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? We saw that on our homeworld, right? There was a piece of rock that looked very much like this. Tower shard. Quantum fluctuations. Oh, I discovered a new frequency. Okay, that's cool. That seems useful. Alright, is there anything else up here that I missed? Oh, there's something on top of that. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Get up there. Fuck. Well, I overshot that. Let's try it again. Hey, alright. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend, the wandering moon, sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one, so there's one on each planet. The only other object we've discovered displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis: this quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it's even a small piece of the moon itself. That makes sense. Alright, so let's go down here. I feel like this is a different thread than whatever we were trying to do in the settlement. Rotate camera. Okay, so I'm gonna have to shoot this thing in there to figure out some sort of a clue. What? Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge below. Ooh. Weird. I want to try to get it into that hole. Hey, there we go. Some statues. I feel like I've got to be able to get in there, no? Alright. What I need to do one of these days is time how long before I got loot. Because if it is indeed the same, Is this gonna take me to the black hole? No. Thank God. If it's the same, then that's proof that we're just on a timer. So this texture is made out of gravity crystals or something? The crossroads. Be welcomed to this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I probably can't get there. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Let's try out this crossroads thing. Alright, so that leads us up. Are these different? Oh, it's just one sends me out and one brings me back. Okay, I can pick which path I go to. Where's that banjo music coming from? Dude, we found you! Right back. Oh, you launched. That's great. Good job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here for a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. I don't know how I even got this far. I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere, my little scout says it's halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. Been there, buddy. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. That's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. I found the Nome escape pod on Brittle Hollow. So then the Nome probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. It must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? Where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. It's an amazing discovery. Hope we can find out more about how and why the Nome arrived here. Found the old settlement? Hard to believe the settlement's still standing, but there it is. Really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timberhearth. Somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. Saw the Hanging City? Gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? Hanging City is where the Nome settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to you-know-what is beyond me. If that kind of thing makes sense to Nome, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something? Where should I explore? Most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City that's just to the north. You can kinda see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. Yep. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. Okay. Tower shard. We've got gravity crystals over here, and we have an elevator going up. Okay, you're not going near there. So let's check out these gravity crystals. Don't fall. Whatever you do, don't fall. Ooh, this is a new place. Ah, well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supplies screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head for another farther down so I can refill my tank. That must be his notes. The Hanging City, north. That's, okay, so that's the Hanging City. What to do, what to do. Okay, so Hanging City is north. I'm not sure what this thing is, but it'll lead us to the dome. Whatever that is should lead us to the dome. It looks like the Hanging City will not lead us to the dome. Gravity Crystal Workshop. Interesting. Let's check that out. Okay, so these are, what, like rough gravity crystals? Is there anything here I need to learn about? Journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm going to go with harrowing because of the, all the meteors, but hey, at least I made it here, unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see, I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite, inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. So this is taken prior, or written down prior to the last note, right? Ghost matter. Still don't know what that is. Still not interested in finding out. Across the way from my campsite. That's the gravity crystals leading down, probably. Building with the trees in it. Stairs leading down. So this is the way that he came. And then he must have fallen. And wrote this other note. So I guess I kind of happened to walk into him on accident. Let's go this way. It's not going to take us to the South Pole, but... Ooh. Can we not even get there? Okay. This thing kind of looks like what I moved for the foundry. Did that move back because of the loop? I don't know what saves and what doesn't save. Ship hull breach detected. Did a meteor hit my ship? Ah, fuck. That would suck. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm dead. It's deep. Sun. Timber hearth. The question is, can I get back through here? No. Yeah, it just shoots me out past the solar system. There are some gravity crystals on here, which is interesting. And get on here. Okay, alright, we're not dead. We're just stranded. Which is pretty close to dead, if we're being honest. get smacked by something? There, let me get in there. Want to at least accomplish something. Trees detected. What? Yo! Oh no, I'm getting looped. Shit. So what? 30 minutes? I'm gonna set a timer this time. Start. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what saves between runs, if anything does. Right, because most roguelites are going to have some amount of progression that kind of carries over. Alright, we've been here before. That was the escape pod. I need to figure out how to get to the South Pole Dome. That's the South Pole Dome, so it's not worth going in there. Or landing there. That's where I was before. Stuff about the quantum moon. Are there any other points of interest? That's their northern settlement. Oh yeah, this thing. I remember seeing this. Okay, we're gonna match our velocity and land. Okay. This might take us to the South Pole. There's these things again. Does that have to do with the quantum moon? Brittle hollow projection stone. Oh, maybe this has to do with it. What does that do? What? Wait a minute. What the hell? Am I actually here? No. it just showed me. That's in that tower. The Tower of Knowledge or whatever. What's the point of that then? Huh. Weird. So there's some sort of natural event that happens at, let's say, 30 minutes. Oh, there's another one of those things. And it makes me loop back to the beginning. It's gonna show me something different. Oh. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. These are orange. What does that mean? That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower's on the opposite side of the Brittle Hollow. You follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions bells. I'll see you soon. Okay, I was at the crossroads before. Can't get in there. It's just supposed to set me up here. Is there anything else? There's something over here. It's nothing. Alright. Okay, do I try to find my way to this tower area? I can probably get down there well enough. Welcome back. Good to hear the cam looks good. Crossroads. I feel like I'm playing a mix between Majora's Mask and Mario Galaxy. What is the deal with this tower? We're at 8.5 minutes. Southern Observatory. Crossroads. What is this business? Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Somebody had talked about that before. The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. Okay, so this will let me call it home? Okay. What if I go this way? It goes away. Sweet. Alright. Okay, so this tower is a landing pad for the shuttle that's going to take me to the quantum moon. That'll be somewhere I haven't been yet. Okay, cool. I'm here! After watching it wander for the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make a remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that it's true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though I understand they bear no ill will, the universe is, and we are. I am ready. Okay, let's fucking get there. Where are we? Is this different, or is this the same? This looks the same. Alright. So how does this thing work? The first one lifts me off. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I get back in? Nope. Probably dead. Suck me in. Oh god. Oh, what is that up there? That looks similar to the black hole foundry thing. This brings me back to the tower. So that launches me out of the planet. Now what? That's Timber Hearth or whatever. I don't want to go into the sun. feel like I'm missing something here. Tower shard, alright. Well, we know this is here, at least. I feel like the game said something about I needed to learn stuff. The quantum tower, which would make sense. Southern Observatory, that's the South Pole Dome, right? We are going southwards. Almost 15 minutes. What? Just drop me off into the black hole? I'm not a really big fan of this planet. There doesn't seem to be any way back in once you pop out. Oh, no, way too fast. Shit, I missed it anyway. Oh, is it? I saw a piano puzzle and I bounced. Okay, so the loop is more than 15 minutes. So my next guess would be 30. Well, that's frustrating. I was onto something there. We're gonna try it again. Whoops. Wrong button. That was here, right? Yeah. So I want to get to that South Pole. Why would it just dump me into the black hole, though? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is where I needed to be. I'm not dead. I'm trying to just continue southwards here. Where's this gonna take us? I feel like that's it up there. We're like right below the South Pole here. We've got some gravity crystals. Let's go there. Okay. Jet up here. Perfect. Okay, now what? Can we get up there? Yes. Good. Good, good. Now, over here? Our biggest clue is that they tried to set up another observation station at the south ice cap, which is where we seem to be right now. Okay. We're there. Okay, we're there. Now let's do as much shit as we can in the next 25 minutes. I'm here, I did it. I put the ship down safely. And that ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm, a few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely even have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door's broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I'd have to find a different entrance by now if there was one. Probably. Can't get inside from here, but I know that there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try to find a way down. Interesting. Should I have been able to find this? Oh, yeah. I completely missed this. Okay, well, that's fine, because I found the actual entrance. Now my question is, when I come here next time, will that door be open? Or will it be reset? There's 2 spots for a tablet here. Let's check these out. Giant's Deep Projection Stone. Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Saba convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself, and using another cannon's parts. We were very curious to know what happened. Could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. No, I am unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? I don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole. I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon, and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. No, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight through. So some of these are orange and some of these are purple. Does that depend on which planet they are sending messages from? This is in Giant's Deep. That's the water planet. What's the deal with the tornadoes? Kasa's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear there are 2 different types of cyclones. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cosmo typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Benoy is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. Okay. So these are models of cyclones that are in Giant's Deep. Do these depict? These are the different planets. That's the black hole with shit around it. That's the eye. Whoops. Okay. That is the water planet. That is Brittle Hollow. That is Timber Hearth. That's that twins, right? Okay, let's read these things and they tell us what this is about. What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the Attlerock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that? The eye's signal called out to summon us to the star system. I'm aware, I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Okay, not helpful for what's in this room. Let's check this out. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we tried to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. So this is what they're building in the Giant's Deep or whatever? Yeah, Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. So the quantum moon visits between the planets. Yes, let's build a cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. This idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe you have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Prime and Pi about the technology they're developing? Okay, we're at 13 minutes. We still need to fiddle with all of these things. We are on Brittle Hollow, right? So let's do this planet's first. Okay. So that shows us a model of the planet. Probably. Let's do Timber Hearth. Oh, okay, so the center is the sun, obviously. Timber Hearth is the bumpy one, right? Yes. Okay. This is the twins in the inside. Yep, perfect. And then we have Giant's Deep. The outside with no moon. We have the black hole, or the wormhole, or whatever it is. And then yeah, it just keeps moving around. Huh. Alright, so they still haven't figured it out. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe. Okay, what did this give us? We know they're building some sort of cannon in Giant's Deep. get back down there. Okay, at this point my ship is quite far away. Still need to figure out the quantum tower. We're at 17 minutes. I'm guessing the quantum tower is going to tell us what we need to know to use that little shuttle to get to the quantum moon. Okay, we've got our ship here. What else do we want to do in the assumedly 12 minutes until we loop again? Explore this place a bit more. Yeah, let's explore this stuff more. Crossroads, yeah. Okay. I've been up here before. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen all this before. So maybe we try to just go to the crossroads area. Southern Observatory, we were there already. Yeah, so this place is falling apart. And it falls apart again every cycle. That's the bridge down there to the northern settlement, I think. The main thing we need to do is figure out the quantum tower. I believe that to be true. This wants us to go down. Okay. We were here before. I think this is part of the tower, right? This is the shuttle. That's the northern settlement. That's the southern observation post. What is this? That's kind of like the symbol of that sphere near the black hole. Is there anything else near the banjo guy? This is Crossroads, right? Or of quantum knowledge. "22 minutes. Oh, shit. Okay, we're gonna try to stay alive for a few more minutes here. This is the place that I was. Let's see if we can get in here. Get in there. Okay, now what? Welcome to the White Hole Station! If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station's rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body's directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Okay. So this is confirming that we're going to Brittle Hollow. Is this the warp pad? Ember Twin Projection Stone. Where can I place this? Is this the warp pad? "25 minutes in. That's the black hole. Comes the ship. No. Okay, so does that control rotation and then... I need to be standing here? Oh, okay. Now. Alright. Oh, that's what this thing is. Okay. Okay. Return warp status charged. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. So can I use that to warp to different planets? Or is it just one? Are we looping? No? Yep. Yeah, it's like a... Where's the star? That was the star going supernova. At about 26 minutes? It's going to be different because it pauses when I'm reading something, so maybe 25 minutes. Good. Well, we're learning, and I think we're going to stop there. So thank you for joining and watching, and hope you have a great day.